All right, 4 spots for the college football playoff, 5 conferences. Let's go down the list and see how we did according to the script. Let's start with the ACC. Not so fast, Duke. University of North Carolina. Dude, you were supposed to win out. Well, it's all up to you now, Florida State. Win out your next 2 games against Wake Forest and Pitt, and you have a lock for the ACC championship, but you need to win out all the way to make it to the college football playoff. Louisville. Win out, you clinch your spot. If you lose, you're going to let UNC back in, or maybe even Duke. All right, Big 12. Oklahoma. Holding off UCF on a 2-point conversion at the end to win a game. Why? I mean, if you're going to do it, at least do it against an opponent who's at least won 1 game in the conference. I mean, why?
We're just keeping things interesting is all.
Well, be careful with that, okay? You need to win out, and I can't emphasize it enough. To quote Joe Klatt, undefeated is really the goal, not necessarily strength of the schedule, which is not what the intent of the playoff was in its 4-team format at its inception. And I couldn't agree more. That's exactly why the Pac-12 is not going to make it in. They're the strongest conference, and they're going to cannibalize themselves. But you're going to leave a back door in, having them really tight games. Maybe next time you won't be able to stop the 2-point conversion. Win out. You're looking good. All right, moving on to the SEC and Alabama. Let's see. 3 points in the second half against Arkansas. Only 7 in the first half against Tennessee. This is good.
Roll Tide.
You beat them both. This is bad.
Roll Tide.
The goal is to have low points for a while and then lose the game. Not have low points in one half or the other half and then win the game. We can't have you beating Georgia with both of you only having 1 loss. So I appreciate the effort. We just need you to dial it in and take a loss, okay?
Roll Tide?
Time for Big Ten country. Hello, Ohio State. You were supposed to lose last week. What happened with that?
The Ohio State Buckeyes did not take orders from that team up north.
The number 1 rule of thieves is that nothing is too small to steal. Jimmy Breslin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're remembered for the rules you break. Nike Air movie.
Dude, have you watched the NFL? I see their signs all the time on national television. You don't have to steal it. It's right there publicized. You know, I heard once that the Patriots were actually better after Deflategate. Just keep winning. Because when they come out with the college football playoff rankings, the first ones, the number 1 seed, you know how many times in the 9-year inception the first seed has made the playoff, went all the way and got the championship? Twice. It was LSU in 2019 and Alabama in 2020. And that LSU team, Joe Burrow and Chase are still torching the NFL. Do you have a Joe Burrow?
If you haven't got it, you can't show it. If you have got it, you can't hide it. Quote by Zora Houston. Let's see. He keeps going off script. He isn't intimidated by being ranked funny. Maybe he does the opposite of what I say.
Okay, you do you. Go beat Wisconsin.
The Ohio State Buckeyes don't know how to do anything else but win. All we do is win.